In other news, invasive species have already caused damage to our state. Now, that includes the reason Lake Elmo must be drained this fall. Q2's Brandon Warren tells us how to deal with these invaders.
A seminar was held at Riverfront Park to educate school-age children on how to identify and prevent invasive species in our area.
We've got birds, we've got insects, we've got plants, we've got animals that are non-native, and they've been brought here by human interactions, and they're really starting to wreak havoc.
These invasive species can take over entire ecosystems, and because they have no natural predators, they go unchecked and are harmful for many reasons.
Essentially, they take up all those resources, those micro resources, and leave nothing for the natives, and the natives really suffer and tend to disappear.
They can take over areas where we want to go boating and fishing. The plants can become so thick that you can't fish or swim there anymore. They could get into irrigation systems. They could get into hydropower systems.
Identifying all the invasive species is nearly impossible, which is why the BLM has a free identification handbook. But even if you can't identify every invasive species, there's still a way to help keep them contained.
A good rule of thumb is if you don't know what it is, leave it alone.
Most of these species reproduce incredibly quickly, but that's not the only reason they're hard to get rid of.
That's a real important part, is you have to find it to eradicate it.
As you start to go outside more for the summer, the Weed District wants you to keep one thing in mind.
All summer long, let's everybody think about play, clean, go. Go out and play, have a good time, clean your clothing and your gear before you go somewhere else, and then go have fun.
In Billings, Brandon Warren, MTN News.
Thanks, Brandon. Brandon tells us the best thing to do if you find an invasive plant or animal species is to contact your county weed district.